You know what? Why are you doing that? What's up? What's up?
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Hey, it is Friday Night Madness with the AFN crew. As you can see, yes, we did run on a little bit on the CP time. Jarvis, we had to take care of some stuff. So, as you see,
I know, Jarvis, we seen that. That was me responding to you, Jarvis.
Exactly. But like I said, appreciate y'all sticking in with us with the CP time and stuff. Like I said, we try not to happen, but stuff happens. As you know, I'm just Kstlyz, the sixth man. Down here,
I'm Miss Maggie T,
the first lady. And in and out on my left is Mr. Mike Boys.
Yeah, that's UIB. I ain't the rubber band man. I ain't wild as a Taliban. 9 in my 40 in my other hand. I ain't that.
What's up, Esperanza, Joseph? I see you, Alex. Where you at?
Myra said they started before we got here.
I know. I see the comments already. They in here early. You know, that's okay. That's okay. I see you, Alex, Maurice, Myron Jackson. I see y'all, ATM, Floyd. What's going on? How's y'all Friday evening going? Right before what is pretty much Good Friday, right before the Easter. I hope y'all have a good weekend. Enjoy time with family if you are religious and celebrate it. Some don't. So, what's going on, people? How y'all? And yes, we late. All right, we late. Jarvis.
God damn it, people! Hey,
are we clocking into you, sir?
Oh, no. I got to do it like R-Truth. I'm like, my bad.
My bad.
Hey, look,
you know what? We come when we come, but y'all happy when we here. How about that?
Exactly.
So take it.
Ro, my brother Ro was good. Appreciate that, Pippin.
Bro, Jackson with the $9.99.
Oh yes,
$9.99.
Appreciate y'all. And once again, for those that didn't watch last night's episode, we were having some audio issues. So I know some people dropped off, but what we was trying to come in and say is we appreciate everybody that got AFN to 1K. So I just had to speak back on that again. What's up, Alex? Shout out. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. We are here trying to make some money. You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
1,000 subscribers.
Appreciate y'all. Yeah, Reggie. Thank you, Reggie, for understanding. It's get busy at the last minute. You're right. You're absolutely right. When you're head of your own operations, shit happens. How about that? Until we can afford to hire somebody to do all this, you're going to get some late stuff sometimes.
Right.
Because Maggie can't do it all and be on the show at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Was that a shot
Man,
at us? Is that a shot? Anime, you shoot
one over my man. What the hell? What the hell? Really? Wow.
That's right.
I see how we playing tonight.
That's right.
I see how we playing tonight.
But let's go ahead and get into it. Where are we starting with, people? Where are we starting? I guess we can go with this. I want to talk about this London game. And what do you think about that, people? Then we'll get into the head title, because I know that's going to be some good comments and commentary. So this London game, we don't know who the opponent will be. Of course, it's our home game. And depending on COVID and everything else by that time, we don't even know we're going to have a whole audience there or not. I know the guys will be going to play, but I don't know if it's going to be a fan participation type of deal. But I know with the airlines, they've been starting to get everybody to put their COVID shots in and prove it and before they go take flight. So it might be some precautions going on. Hopefully us Falcons fans can go attend this thing, because if anybody remember the last London debacle and those fans that was depending on a certain super lady to get them there, you know, I had to go there. And y'all didn't get there. This year, don't go with that person, all right?
Oh, wow, you did not just say that. You
make your own arrangements. Make your own arrangements to get to London this year, because y'all don't want to be on the Fox 5 News saying you couldn't catch a flight, you couldn't get to where you was going. I'm just saying. I was an advocate of that petition too, but you know, just saying, just tooting my own little horn there. So anyway.
Hey,
what do y'all feel about this London game?
Hey, but before we get to that, let's get to this $5 super chat.
Oh, yes.
Not 1, 2, 3, 4, but $5. Said, brother Mike, we good, man. He said, I want to see this organization win the chip before I cash my chips. I know that's right.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
I want to still be fucking when they win their chip. I'm just saying. Exactly.
If y'all want to get Miss Maggie to London, you got the Cash App right there. Go ahead and get Miss Maggie to London so I can be reporting live for y'all in London. Because actually, I want to go visit the UK crew anyway, and they're supposed to be trying to go to that game. So we might make it a special London show. What do you know?
Hey, that's if we can get a hip step on that, we would definitely like to bring you some live footage from London. That's exactly what we would love to do, to be honest.
Exactly.
And Esperanza said it's supposed to be the Eagles. Well, I don't think they announced it unless I missed something.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they announced it.
I think it'll most likely be Jacksonville. Hell, they try to move back.
Yeah, the teams, the owners have to agree. It's not just them saying you got to go. The owners have to agree on it. And the Falcons are one of the teams, Jacksonville is one of the teams that agreed to it. So it's owners. It's a voting thing. So you got to figure out who's going to come.
What's going on, the nation? You can't see us. You need to refresh your screen.
Probably get that refresh going.
Technical difficulties. Oh, hope baby. But who is in the chat wants to go to this London game though? Put a chat. Who's going? So I know who to tailgate with. Who's going?
I don't know.
You never know. I want to go. I want to go.
Hey, look, I ain't got no problem with it. I would love to see London, to be honest, man.
Exactly. But I ain't got no London money. Only London I want to be. The only flight I want to take is to the couch at the TV and watching the game.
Toxic Falcon said London, let's go. Okay. I know a couple of folks going. I would love to go. You don't think you'll make that one?
Oh Lord. You catch this one. Joseph Method said, the only way I'm going is if you bring me in your suitcase, Miss Maggie.
You know what? You ain't finna get me in trouble with customs. No, sir. No, sir.
That man trying to get us hunted by the FBI. CIA.
I might go to London for that one. Okay.
You trying to get us smuggling charges. Nah, we good on that.
Exactly. We can't be smuggling, folks.
Look, it ain't gonna be my money going to London. It's gonna be everybody else's money. How about that?
1,000. we got the Falcons salary cap budget right now. We can't make it to London.
Mm-hmm.
What you talking about?
Well, let's jump on to the next one. What y'all want to start with? The head topic today.
Let's go to Penei Sewell first. Okay. Yeah, let's hit that Penei Sewell talk. I don't. I'm having a hard time figuring out where. I don't know what to do. Like seriously, I don't know what to do. This is the first time I just don't know what to do. This is the first time that I don't know what to do when it comes to the Falcons, man. And we have Penei Sewell, like we have an offensive line, we have a good offensive coordinator, and Arthur Smith. But Penei Sewell, I don't know what the numbers. Anybody got the numbers for that?
As far as what he did at the pro?
No, I haven't seen anything yet.
It is really kind of hard to see, but I only know they say he did 25 on the bench. That's the only thing I saw. It was like 25 on the bench.
Okay, I see it. Oregon Penei Sewell just did 30 reps of 225 on the bench press of pro day. His official height 6'4", 331 pounds. Hands a 10-inch hand wingspan. Arm length 33, wingspan 80, and the dude is basically just doing. So he ran. I don't see the time. I don't think he ran the time on the 40, but 30 reps of 225. That's pretty damn strong for a guy 330 pounds, man.
That's pretty damn strong. Period. That's a damn mark. They say his broad jump was like a 9 foot 1 inch. That's really damn good. That's
an athlete,
he's
man.
strong on his feet.
And you're right, Miss Asia. The draft is going to piss a lot of people off. And I saw you, the nation. We are not going to be 2 and 7. That is, you know how long that is. We are not going to do rounds 2 and 7. The most important portion of it is y'all reactions for that first round. Now, however we feel later on, maybe we might do some pop-ins. We'll see. Because, you know, that's going to be a long wait. So I know y'all don't want to sit here for 3 or 4 hours looking at us all day.
Yeah, no, they don't want to see that.
Antonio Holloway said he wants, who you want, Pitts and Sewell at the same time?
Boy, you going to trade away the whole draft and next year's draft to get that wish right there.
Get that, bro. Calm down, bro. Somebody else.
I know.
I see everybody getting naked for Pitts. I see that comment.
but it's hard though, because it's like you have viable options there that can help right away, but it's like you're torn. It's one of those situations where it's like we get Sewell, you can get a generational tackle, but the only downfall of that is or can he play guard? Or if you having him as a tackle, who are you going to shuffle around? That's the hard part. Then we got Kyle Pitts. Then you got Kyle Pitts here, who's basically Calvin Johnson with a 7-foot wingspan, who is a 2-and-1 player. You basically get a tight end and a wide receiver who can run routes and actually adds another dynamic and adds a dynamic in his offense, which would damn near be some of amazing. But it's hard though, because like I said, we need both types of players.
And I like what Dave said. You know, Mike, it's a good thing that we have no idea rather than telling the whole world what we're going to do in this in the past. And you know what? You're absolutely right. Yeah. It's at the point where we don't know what's going to happen. We absolutely don't know. So I like it that way.
Mm-hmm. That's the best way to do it because, like I said, it gives us opportunity to debate on what we think. But at the same time, it's like
nobody's right or wrong.
Exactly. like everybody. Exactly. But they're both generational talents.
And this Arthur Smith is really going to make this guy a future Hall of Famer if we get him. Which one? Pitts?
Slow down. We don't throw
the Hall of Famer out yet. Like I said, and I said it on the show before. Do not put such an expectation on these guys to where if they make one mistake, y'all already ready to get rid of their ass. Slow and steady. That's all I gotta say. Slow and steady.
Let that man play before we start calling him a Hall of Famer. And I'll say this about Pitts, man. I'm gonna say it like I said earlier. It's to the point where, for me personally, it's hard for me to look anywhere else. It really is hard for me to look anywhere else when it comes to Pitts. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pitts is one of those players where he's 6'6", and he's so big and he's so tall. It's like he can run crisp routes, and it's like, okay, you put him next to Julio Jones, who is a nightmare in himself, and Calvin Ridley, who can really run these crazy, like he can run routes as well as also. So you got three players that are damn near unstoppable on one team, on one side of the ball. The dude has got Kevin Johnson type of talent and skills. You throw the ball up in the air, high. The dude got a 7-inch wingspan where he can just come out and snatch the ball out of. That's not fair, man. That's almost like Randy Moss in his heyday. Throw the ball up in the air, Randy Moss gonna go get it. He's gonna get it. And that's essentially what you're dealing with a guy like Pitt. And you put him in that against Julio, and even in his, being 30, Julio is still a physical nightmare. The dude runs over linebackers and run through safeties like it's nothing. A DB one-on-one Julio don't stand a damn chance. You pair that with Pitts. You compare that with Pitts, who's 6'6", 245 pounds, tight end, and they may want to put a couple of pounds on him. So he's out there let's say 6'6", 250 pounds, tight end, who can run a 4.4. Come on, man. That's just unfair.
Then let's just hope that Julio is resting, and he'll be at least, of course, we probably won't get him at 100%. We can only pray, but get him to almost close to it, hopefully. So hopefully he's taking advantage of this time to, kind of chill out for a little bit.
And I just got finished checking out, and I remember Madness said last night about the route, the route that he said he liked, which they sometimes call the X route, and how quick he got out on that X route. Tight ends ain't supposed to be getting out on them X routes like that.
That's unfair.
That's what I'm saying.
Unfair.
And I'm torn because I want defense, but at the same time, it's like, remember, Terry Fontenot said we're going to get the best
players,
but we're not going to reach for a need.
And
that's remember the
volume. That's everything.
And look, remember the last time we was in a predicament like this, we ended up picking Vic Beasley over Ty Gurley.
We needed a running game, and we picked the defensive lineman.
All those picks don't count no more. So we made some questionable decisions in draft. So
no, that's what I said. No, you got to go. You got to base it off something.
That is old news.
like I said, that's the thing. Like I said, I want the defense, but it's just a 2-in-1 player is something that, especially this new NFL need. Think about San Francisco for a second. Now I know they got George Kittle in the 3rd round, but this dude broke a receiving record for tight end with 3 sorry-ass quarterbacks. And speaking of Jimmy Garoppolo, they talking about trading his ass again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sorry, people.
And that's it. Lord have mercy. What you done? Hey, look, I'll say this, man. George Kittle, again, he's one of those he's one of those damn tight ends that's like it's. We go back to Tony Gonzalez, and a lot of people don't remember. If you don't know who Tony Gonzalez and how he played, Tony Gonzalez was one of those tight ends, much like Shannon Sharp, who just revolutionized that position. Tight ends are not supposed to come out of breaks the way Tony Gonzalez and Shannon Sharp did. Those guys were coming out of breaks like it was absolutely like they were wide receivers, and that's what made them great. So you get a tight end like Pitts, who you can line up on outside. He's going to take advantage of that small corner. Like Terrence Matthews said, I'm going to keep throwing to him until they figure out how to stop it. I'm going to just keep on throwing it until they figure out how to stop it. And then they try to stop it. Guess what? I got Julio one-on-one. I got Calvin really one-on-one, and I can pitch them all day. You want a double pitch if you want to? Guess what? I'm going to just throw it to Julio. If you want a double team Julio, guess what? I'm going to throw it to Pitts and really. What are you going to do? How are you going to take anything away? And then you got a running back in Mike Davis, who's a physical player in his own right. So it's like, bro, like, what are you going to do? You're going to send a blitz, an all-out blitz on Matt Ryan? Because Matt Ryan is one, if not the best, and he's definitely top 3 when it comes down to throwing completion percentage and quarterback rating against the blitz. So, yeah, Matt Ryan may get hit, but he make big plays when those blitzes come. So your ass is grass either way it go.
Alan Watkins, we love Hayden Hurst. Trust me. We love Hayden Hurst. We feel he didn't get as many opportunities as he did last year.
And Reggie actually said, all serious, do we believe the Falcons are going to keep the 4th pick? And we're going to keep answering this question. We don't know.
We don't know.
Can I do it right? Like, you want me to do it right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't damn know.
We don't.
Anything is up in the air right now. Yeah, like I said, Hayden Hurst, for as limited as they used him, was pretty damn good because he got 6-7 touchdowns in limited use. Former friend punk ass decided they didn't want to use him like they should have.
And Jarvis Johnson said it's a smoke screen to lure more picks.
And it's a possibility too.
Like
I said, we don't know that. We don't know what the hell you talking about. We don't know. If Terrence Matthews sit on the show and said they have doing a good job of showing their hand, how the hell you know that this is a smoke screen? I don't know. You don't know. Terrence Matthews don't know. Nobody knows what the hell they doing. So we literally up here speculating. Who the hell saw us trading back into the first round to get Caleb McGarry? I guarantee nobody saw that coming.
Oh, I damn sure see it. I thought he was
nobody saw it coming. So
I thought he was like the late second round pick anyway.
Yes. So let's chill out with all this. Oh, this is a smoke screen. We don't have a damn clue what's going to happen. The NFL draft has always been that way. Grady Jarrett had a 2nd round grade on him. He fell to the 5th round. Yeah, a 5th round. Yeah. Everybody A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez, but Aaron Rodgers, everybody thought he was going to be a top 10 pick. He fell to the. We don't know who would have saw the damn trading away the whole draft for Ricky Williams.
Who saw the Chicago Bears giving away they next 2 drafts to trade up 1 spot to get Mitchell Trubisky?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, goddamn shit. The Jets might get Kyle Pitts. We don't know. It's all going to depend on what the Jets and the 49ers do. Because if the Jets get Kyle Pitts, it's going to shake this whole draft up because Matt Jones is going to San Francisco. The way that they talking, Matt Jones going to San Francisco with that 3rd overall pick. And that was my only issue with Matt Jones. Bruh, I wish I had that picture. This motherfucker, he reminds me how blessed Ken Dorsey was with that Miami offense back in the early 2000s.
Yeah. He thought he was going to be the next great Joe Montana.
He ended up being the next great Brucey. That's what he ended up doing. So, like I said,
went absolutely nowhere.
Exactly. Like you said, let me see what else there we got. Penei Sewell, Javon Holland, Quincy Roach, Trey McKinney, Bobby Brown III, Ellerson Smith, Jared Patterson, Thomas Graham Jr., Zach Thomas. I guess, like I said, that's not bad. What'd you think about that, Mike? Well, Mike had to take a second off to think about that for a second. We don't have any commercial breaks, so like I said, that I say I don't really know too many of them guys outside of really like the top maybe 4. I'll take a look at them, but like I said, that's definitely a good shot that you got there, Alex. Nation says, hold on, what? Y'all really think you jump up to 3 for Matt Jones? Kyle Shanahan loves Matt Jones.
Hold up. Y'all about to get pissed off with me again, all right? I just got to tell y'all the truth. There's only 2 complete passes in this draft. And I don't think this is a stretch of imagination at all. Let's be real. As talent, when you're drafting Justin Fields, you're drafting Justin Fields for his total body of work, what he's able to do with his legs and maybe what he'll be able to do with his arms. He's not a finished product when it comes down to making all the throws consistently. Okay? I don't give a damn about those long-ass throws that he was making against a depleted and defeated Clemson team that didn't have a lot of their offensive players, defensive players, and coaches. So let's get that shit straight. This is Friday Night Madness, and you about to get exactly that. That was not a complete team that he played against Clemson. Let's be real. All right? Let's stop it. All right? We'll see Mac Jones. Mac Jones was able to make all the throws as a quarterback. No one can dispute the fact that he wasn't able to make every single throw. He made the deep throws. He made the short throws. He made the intermediate throws consistently, even if he did have elite talent. But name a quarterback, name a team in the league that's not trying to get their quarterback more weapons. Even Kirk is they trying to get him more weapons on his team, more receivers. All right. That's the name of the game, to get your quarterback receivers. So do not say, oh, this guy had this. This guy had Matt Ryan had Julio. Drew Brees had Marcus Colston, Jimmy Graham, AK, Mark Ingram. Like, look, he had every weapon there is. He had every position tied down and locked down. The same with Tom Brady. Tom Brady never lacked any weapons, but somehow everybody want to say that, oh, he had this player, he had that player. None of that shit matters. When you look at Mac, this guy was able to make every throw consistently. This is the reason why they traded up to the third spot. Why the hell you think he did that? Why are they looking at Mac Jones at 3? Because he's the most consistent passer. I can make the argument that he's an equal, if not better, a consistent passer than Trevor Lawrence. I can give you film. This is facts. Just because he's not as mobile as Trevor Lawrence, I think he has the ability to even be a better player than Trevor Lawrence in the NFL with just his arm alone. It's about consistency in the league. Now, how you can throw a damn bootleg and a damn pro day. All you saw from Zach Wilson, Justin Fields was bootlegs, no pressure, throwing the ball deep. And motherfucker, do that shit when Aaron Jones and Grady Jarrett is coming after you, and then you'll impress me. What the hell, damn pro day, damn throwing ball deep. Woo! He throwing the ball deep.
Hey man, hey, you gotta get. Hey, I don't mean to interrupt you, but you gotta get the Frosty Falcon fan for this $10 super chat, man. You gotta give him some love on that one.
Yeah, I blacked out for him.
Hey, look, hey, come back to earth.
Okay. Woo. All
right, now you can continue what you're doing.
Right. Hey man, look, I'm gonna say this, man. Yeah, let's get to this super chat, man. How the hell you say that? Feisty Falcon. I appreciate it, man. Everything that you guys donate, and I want to just say this: everything that you guys donate is gonna go back into, it's gonna go back into the channel. And like I said, we're going to do some things real soon with giveaways. All right. So when you guys decide to, whether it's give us super chats or donate through Cash App directly to our Cash App, immediately it goes into the fund to help us with these giveaways so we can get back to you guys. All right. This is all about you. So this is everything we're doing. We're going to have multiple shows where we're going to have these after shows where you're going to have an ability and time on the show and be heard, be seen. That's what it's all about. So I appreciate the super chat, bro. I truly appreciate that.
Okay. Yeah. So, like I said, I don't. So basically, a lot of people will probably say to you, and what a lot of them will say is, there was a lot of Justin Fields and Zach Wilson hate in their comments. But let me go ahead and say this. Every quarterback has a flaw. Like I said, Justin Fields' flaw is he got the Byron Leftwich delivery. I've said this last month. Ain't nobody said. Like you said, can it get worked on? It can get worked on.
Absolutely.
But like I said, you have to have the right code. Remember, Aaron Rodgers had the same damn delivery in college. That's why he sat for 3 years. Because they had to break his mechanics down. And I saw Esperanza's call talking about Jeff Sims for Jordan Taylor. Oh, bro, We got about 2.5 years, 2 to 3 years before we can think about that.
Right.
Jamel said that's really nitpicking. Hell, Zach Wilson just as bad. Zach Wilson may be a little bit worse, to be honest with you.
Hey, look, why y'all look? Everybody want to ignore flaws and just want to say he throw the ball. Stop ignoring the flaws. We know Matt Ryan's slow as hell. We know Matt Ryan can't run fast.
Exactly. He doesn't have a rocket arm, but like you said, if you ignore it, and that's what any player in the NFL or in these drafts, if you ignore the flaws, see, the first thing you want to do is look at the flaws, right? Because now you know where the limitations is, so you can set your expectation right there. Like I said, with coaching, and like I said, with kind of sitting behind there. Like I said, once you see that maturation process, then you see the betterment. I'm not the only one that said that he got the Byron Leftwich release. There's plenty of people that can tell you that.
Yeah.
Like I said, Zach Wilson throws way more inconsistently than damn Justin Fields. He throws off his back foot more times than anything. Trevor Lawrence like to run people over. He gonna get his beast blonde hair blew the fuck up if he tried that in the NFL.
Right.
So,
and let me add to that.
Hold on. I want to finish this. I was saying that's not nitpicking. That is not nitpicking, because trust me, you think Nick is nitpicking from me, and this is I am Jamel. If you think that's nitpicking from me, imagine what these coaches are going to say. Like I said, a 50-yard bomb is nice. It's just the equivalent of a home run in baseball. That doesn't guarantee you success. As Braves fans, we remember Justin and BJ Upton, Evan Gattis.
Ryan Kstlyz, who couldn't do nothing but hit home runs.
We ain't talking about that team. We talking about the Bomber Braves of 2014.
Oh, right. Oh my!
They hit home runs, but they led the league and they led the MLB in strikeouts for 4 years in a row.
Wow! Yeah. Oh my God! I forgot about that.
So that's not nitpicking. That is actually a good thing to see, because if coaches are going to see that delivery and he doesn't work on it, like I said, his success is going to go down, because you got to get that ball out like this. And
that's exactly what I was saying.
And Mike, and if y'all hadn't seen the show earlier with Mike and Twisted Torch, they explained it. Like I said, you have to get the ball out quick.
And
a half a second is Go ahead. No, I'm about to say, it takes a half a second between completing the pass and getting your ass blown up in the pocket.
That's it.
Like I said, the mobility. Like I said, because right now, as a young quarterback, he can rely on his athleticism. Like I said, that's fine when you're young. But once you get about year 3, your mechanics and all that is going to come into play more than your athleticism. But I'm going to add Jamel this. Like I said, anybody, like I said, okay, we said have long throwing motions. Byron Leftwich didn't last in the league long. Tim Tebow didn't last in the league long. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, it just takes too much time. Because you think about it like this. So and I know Mike did it earlier, so I'm gonna do it like this. So if you got a guy that's bringing the ball down here, it didn't release it. It's basically a baseball release. It's basically baseball. So think about that. You going all the way around here to do that.
Entire motion.
That's too much. That's too much time. Yeah, Smiley creates. Yes, we talking about field. Like I said, can he be a good quarterback? Yes, he can be a good quarterback.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Ain't nobody shitting on. We ain't saying he sucks. We just saying there's things that he has to work on. There's things that all the quarterbacks have to work on. Ain't nobody perfect.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think they teach you to hold the ball up like this? Why do you think that they teach you to get the ball up? There's two reasons. You never want to elongate it release. You want to make that throw as short as possible. Why? Because there's animals on the field like Grady Jarrett. Those animals on the field like Aaron Donald, Von Miller, Khalil Mack. When they come around that damn edge, all they're looking for are two things. They're looking to knock your ass clean the fuck out, and they're looking to strip their ball out. So if that ball is low, if that ball is down here, you already lost as a quarterback. Because guess what? They don't even have to worry about the sack no more. Today's all you do is knock the ball out of a quarterback's hand. That is called that right there is a sack. That's why it's called a strip sack.
Right.
Dwight Freeney pretty much he became synonymous with that. It's called a strip sack. All right, that's still a sack. He doesn't have to hit the quarterback anymore. You're making the defensive lineman jobs easier by holding the ball down here versus up here. So when he comes across that, when he comes to the quarterback, he has to be precise on where he chops the quarterback, because if he misses, guess what? He's going to hit the quarterback in the head, and he's going to draw a penalty. So if that ball is down here, you already eliminated. You eliminated the ability to get that. You already eliminated the ability to get hit in the head, to get that penalty. So quarterbacks want to keep the ball up to two things. They want to get the ball out quick, and they want to get that penalty. They want to get that penalty by getting hit in the head. So those are two things. So when you got that ball down here, you got to go all the way like this. And then you keep the ball up, or you got to go like this. A much quicker release. So these are the things. It's not nitpicking. These are the things as a quarterback coach. These are the things that they're trying to get you. They're trying to get you to. It's all about repetition. It's all about repetition.
Like I said, being fast. Like I said, being a fast quarterback is fine. But let me give you an example. We just seen it the last 2 years. Lamar Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like you said, your athleticism can definitely get you. Like I said, your athleticism is an advantage. But at the same time, you have to progress as a quarterback. And like I said, you see it, and there's another here. Like I said, you throw Mitchell Trubisky sorry ass in here.
Yeah.
He's another one.
Mm-hmm.
And Justin Fields is way better than Mitchell Trubisky. I'll give you that right there. Like I said, your first 3 years, your athleticism, and like I said, this is with any position. This ain't just quarterback. This is any position. Your athleticism can get you where you need to within your first couple years, but right around year 3 or 4, your tech. Like I said, once you have all that tape of those first couple years, now your technique is going to be looked at. Like I said, if your technique is not good, you're going to get ate alive in this league, and that's where the consistency has to be at.
I want to address this comment. It's like this is what I hear all the damn time. I hear this so much, and I get so frustrated and angry when I hear this. I hear this crap all the time. But being fast, you can't teach being fast. And Wile E. Coyote was fast as hell. This man kept running that brick ass wall and running off the damn cliff. So what happened? Boom. He was fast as hell. They ain't do a damn thing with him. Have you ever had Ted Ginn? Ted Ginn, fast as hell. Didn't do him much. He was a career journeyman, going to team because he was fast. Yeah, he got paid for it, but he wasn't no Pro Bowler. He wasn't a difference maker. He was just a guy that they line up in the slot or the outside to create a mismatch. That's it. I mean, what's the receiver in Cincinnati? He run like a 4, almost like a 4.
You talking about John Ross, who can't stay on the field?
Bro, he can't even stay on the field. So what speed? Like everybody talking about speed, like it's just just because he fast, I'm gonna draft him. Like, and can he catch? Can he run a route? Can he block? Can he comprehend what he's actually been told into the in the film room? Can he break down for him? Can he look at tendencies? Can he break down? Because if you ever seen this video with I believe it was Chad Ochocinco and Deion Sanders, when they were looking at each other's feet, it's like, if I see your toe do this, if I see your knee do this, if I see your shoulders this way and that way, like they already know how they can get you. This is why Julio Jones is the most dangerous receiver in the game, because he has absolutely no tails. You don't know if he's going deep. You don't know if he's going for a slant. You don't know any of that. All you know is when Julio, you better be on your ish, because he go deep, he going to embarrass you. How many times have we seen Julio? Like we just saw it last year, where he went in a slant and then came out and broke some dude's ankles on the ground crawling, bro. And this is guy playing with a hamstring. These a hamstring issue. He's still doing that. So all that speed means nothing if you can't run crisp routes. And we all know it's another one. I know you know this one. Anquan Bolden. Tell people about Anquan Bolden.
Oh, that's one of my favorite receivers right there, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Anquan wasn't fast as hell, but that motherfucker knew how to get out them breaks, and he knew how to use that body. But before we get to that, I want to get to an Alex Edward comment right here. He'll say Justin Fields just doesn't throw with anticipation. Like I said, once you get older in the league, you're going to have to learn how to throw with anticipation. Why do you think? Why do you think the success percentage of quarterbacks that get drafted every year is so low? Everybody does not have the same. I'm trying to use the right word. Doesn't have the same path. So I think what the issue is, because Fields is a popular pick, and we're saying something that they don't like. And I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about certain people that this goes to. This. If you don't feel like this, I'm not talking about you. But the thing is, since Fields is the popular pick and we found something a little niche in him, now we're the bad guys because we're not saying he's the 100% complete project.
We can break down every quarterback's flaws. We've already done it, but somehow y'all never want to say anything about how we just said, all right, that Mac Jones is not a very vertical. He doesn't have the biggest arm, and he's not very fast. Somehow that went over clean over your head. All right, we just said that Zach Wilson, all right, he tends to throw off his back foot a lot. That right there is a flaw in itself, because you're going to get pressure. When he gets pressure on him and he's on that back foot, he doesn't step into a throw. Guess what? That ball gonna go straight up in the air. And you got safeties like Honey Badger. You got safeties, any safety in the league. What's the safety? Buda Baker. You got safeties like that. You throw that ball lollipop in the air. You throw a lollipop ball, they gonna pick that off. That's not a good flaw to have. And Trevor Lawrence, you just said Trevor Lawrence, and y'all somehow that went past you, went right over your head. We just clearly said that he's too aggressive. Trevor Lawrence is too aggressive. That's the same thing with that.
Yeah, and then like I said, Manning or Mahomes, both of them got flaws. Mahomes especially got flaws. Even though he got the arm of the gods, if you actually look at the way he holds the ball, well, you hit him on his pinky, he's letting that thing go because he hold that shit way too high. That's why he rolls out a lot, because he ain't trying to get. If he gets hit, even just a small tidge on that arm, that ball is coming out. Like Mahomes is uncommitted, and Peyton Manning he's the duck master, but he knows how to throw with anticipation. So, like I said, it's like I said, it's not bad critique. It's what we see. So, hey, if we like I said, I say it like this: if we gonna be the bad guys for saying it, I'll take that role. Hey,
I'm good.
I'm good with it.
I see it time and time again, man. Time and time again. We need an offense. We need an offense that's going to cater to Matt Ryan's strength, which is mid, short, and intermediate routes. Matt Ryan is not a consistent thrower when it comes down to deep ball. That's not what he's good at. So we'll say it over and over and over again. We'll say it over and over and over again. All right. Every quarterback has flaws. Just because he's in the NFL draft and we see how he compares to other quarterbacks doesn't mean he's going to be a locked-in Hall of Famer. I just want you guys to know that.
Right. Like I said, it is like I said, we go and at the end of the day, coaching matters. It's going to depend on what system these quarterbacks get into and the coaches that bring them up. That's the bottom line right there. Because if you ain't got the right coaches to help bring these guys up along, you're gonna get a lot of bust.
Absolutely. And you're gonna get and this is another thing. This is what I wanted to add on to Kstlyz. Like this, I wanted to add this part, and this is something that you as a coach have to understand the types of quarterback, the type of quarterback you have, because you don't want to be out here like there's a, for instance, like if you are an offensive coordinator and most of your guys on the offense are guys that can run deep balls, and you don't have a bunch of guys that can get open and underneath routes, but your quarterback is one of those quarterbacks that he has a short, he got a long release. But your receivers, they don't have a ton of speed, but they can get open fast. So if you don't have a quarterback that can get that ball out of his hands fast, guess what? By the time the defense catch up to the receiver, he's neck and neck with that slow receiver. And that ball isn't out of his hand. That's what makes Tom Brady so great. He doesn't have a big hand. He doesn't have a big arm. He gets the ball out quick. So those slow receivers like Edelman, those guys are not fast at all. Gronk is not fast at all. What happens there is he gets the ball out quick when they are open. It's about timing. When they are open, can you get that ball out quick and precise? So if you got a guy like Justin Fields who can't see that quickly, that this guy is open and he can't get the ball out fast, guess what? It doesn't matter. Because nine times out of 10, that defensive back or that linebacker is going to get up, and you got these defensive linemen 6'6", 6'8" now. They're gonna do this. They waiting on it. That's all they doing. They just waiting on it, putting their hand up, waiting for the ball to come out. It's all about time. You cannot come back. You can't do anything about a quick release. It's not. It's once you have a quick release and you get that ball out. Drew Brees is so great for years. Got that ball out quick. You cannot defend a quick release. It's nothing you can do about a quick release unless you have a perfect defense. You got a defensive line that can get after a quarterback from the middle of the field.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And with Russ Wilson, and like I said, a lot of people don't know, they run a lot of sprint options up there in Seattle. So he's not really in the pocket as much as most people think. Like I said, his releases, like I said, he got good mechanics. But the thing is, with the offensive line being as bad as it is, they move him outside or move him just to get him out the pocket. And let him throw deep, because I don't know if anybody watched Brett Coleman, who got some good content and stuff. He actually came out with a video, I think it was last year, talking about the Seattle offense, how it's really just a schoolyard offense where it's just basically roll out and throw and just throw to a spot.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like you said, they made the playoffs a lot. Like I said, we know that. But at the same time, anything can happen. Like we were off, like I said, we talk about Matt Ryan. I'm about damn near tired about talking about this shit.
Yeah, man. Like, look, it's
but if you want, but like I said, if you want to know a flaw in Matt Ryan, I'm gonna give y'all a flaw. It's not the skill. Everybody keeps saying it's his skill set that's his flaw. No, it's not his flaw.
I know exactly what you're about to say. I know exactly because I totally agree.
Hold on. He said, what would think about Larry Waffle Gaze from the Saints? So what, he got cut from the Saints too? Shit, hell, they got to cut everybody. They ain't got no damn. I think he won the offensive lineman for the Saints. My bad. It's a good damn beer. My bad. I think he got cut by the Saints.
Look. He just totally threw me off with that damn.
I burnt on camera, man. That thing hit me good.
Hit him, boy.
Exactly.
That motherfucker hit him, boy. I don't want any environment. I'm good on that, man. Like it's to the point where the Falcons have a good enough offensive line. It's like we keep saying over and over again. Like, let's see what this offense can do under Arthur Smith play calling before we start saying that Kstlyz, Caleb McGarry, and those guys up front aren't good enough. We don't know that. We didn't commit to the run. Our offense was unbalanced. He never set up plays. He didn't know how to set up plays. He just basically out there throwing. It was, and this is something that I kind of, I had an argument with a certain content creator because he thought this was like, I said one thing. This is something that it's something that I thought he was really crazy what he said. He said, play action, you don't need a good running game to run play action. I'm just like, of course that's the whole point of having a play action to begin with, because you're pretending as though you're going to run the ball and you pass the ball. It's all about attacking the linebackers and getting the linebackers off a spot so you can throw the ball behind them to a guy like Julio Jones, a guy like Calvin Ridley, and a tight end like Hayden Hurst and a Kyle Pitts and Travis Kelce and these types of guys. That's the whole point of running a play action. So you got to have a good running game to get those linebackers off the spot to be able to get those big plays down the middle. So you need a running game. So if you don't have a offensive coordinator like Dirk Cutter who doesn't like to throw the ball to tight ends, and we done trade this man a second round pick for Hayden Hurst, and we don't even use him. What's the freaking point? So play action, having a run game, and having an offensive coordinator who can use that is essential, man. It's vital. You gotta have that.
Yeah. Damn, that's a lot of sacks. No, but my bad. I was looking at something. So Smiley Create says, so y'all don't think we need a quarterback even if he sits a couple years? My issue will be is with, hold on. I want to get this.
I'm not talking about no more quarterback. We ain't talking about no more damn quarterbacks. No more fucking quarterback talk.
Hold on, let me get this one point out the way. The thing is, are you gonna have?
So I'm tired of all this damn quarterback. Let's talk about a goddamn tackle or something.
Exactly. We gotta get back to this Penei Sewell thing. But the only thing I say to him is, are you gonna have a patience for that quarterback to sit a couple years?
Hell no. Hell no.
You know, once Matt Ryan throw that one incomplete pass, y'all gonna be having pitchforks and picket signs outside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium talking about get rid of Matt Ryan if he throws one incomplete pass. But they're definitely gonna get a quarterback in the draft.
What are the damn picks that y'all right now ain't no damn good? You ever thought about that? Because Cleveland Browns been doing it for 20 years. They've been waiting for a quarterback for 20 years. It took them 30 years to get a damn quarterback. And you talking about preparing for the future. What if the motherfucker sucks? What if he damn sorry? You giving away Julio and
like I said, hindsight is 20/20 at the end of the day. Hindsight is 20/20.
It's absolutely insane.
See the thing about prepare for the future. See the
Jesus Christ.
Like you said, you're going to get a quarterback in the draft. But the hindsight is 20/20. See what the issue, everybody wants the good side, but not think of the bad side. Yes. The reason we look at the bad side first is because we know, okay, this is where the foundation is, and build up to the good side.
You gotta build a foundation first. You gotta have the foundation right. Michael Vick had everything that he needed when he was drafted. Why we can't understand that? Matt Ryan had everything that he needed when he was drafted. He had a running game. He had a running back. He had a defense. He had all that in place. The Falcons went 10-6 when we drafted Matt Ryan. Why are we forgetting this?
Yeah.
Why are we forgetting?
And like you said, the hindsight is 20/20 as well. And I'm going to use this as an example. Remember the Michael Vick draft? When they swapped picks with San Diego, remember who they got in that draft that year? Mike? Do you remember who they got in that draft that year? Their first two picks that year that the Falcons traded for Michael Vick. I don't know if anybody remember two players' names that San Diego drafted. LaDainian Tomlinson and Drew Brees. Yeah. Like I said, hindsight is 20/20. Yeah, you got Michael Vick, but you gave, like I said, you possibly could have had Drew Brees and LaDainian Tomlinson. So hindsight is 20/20. So that's all I'm gonna say.
It's 10 years later. It's 10 years later. We've been waiting 60 years for a great quarterback. Talking about this 10 years later. How about you want to wait another 60 years for another Matt Ryan? Hell no, I don't.
Bro,
I don't even know if I'm alive.
Bro, they just had a statistic that said that the Jets and the Chicago Bears ain't had a 4,000-yard passer in over 30 years. They said Jay Cutler had the best passing season in Chicago Bears history. Y'all want to go down that route?
Woo! Man, we be trying to give away players. I'm tired of giving away Hall of Famers like Deion Sanders. I'm tired of giving away Brett Favre. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of Hall of Famers winning, going. They leave and then win they win championships. I'm sick of it. I don't want to give away any more players. We don't need this. We gave away one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. He was a Falcon. The man, Deion Sanders, walked and won 5 Super Bowls. 4 or 5 Super Bowls. He walked away from this franchise. We are notorious for giving people away, great players away, because we get tired of them. The fuck? Right.
Yeah. That, like I said, we can't have that. We cannot have that. Like you said, and remember, if y'all ain't watched the Terrence Mathis interview, if you ain't watched the Jamal Anderson interview, they basically said the same thing. Like I said, you don't treat these Atlanta Falcon greats with respect, for what they've done. Like I said, is at the end of the day. Like I said, that's really where the karma is for this Falcon team, is that they don't treat their good players with respect, and the fans don't treat the players they got with respect. And if this ain't you, we're not talking about you. We talking about the vast majority. The Atlanta media don't respect the players on the team.
They don't.
If they don't sell tickets, like I said, the thing is, if it's one of those cases where if they're not in commercials or nothing like that, the majority of the fans don't give a fuck about the players if they're not in commercials.
I mean, who saw that whack ass damn? I don't even know if it came out, but that whack ass damn space. What the hell, Space Jam? LeBron James. Who the hell want to see that?
I wonder what the hell they gonna do with this. I don't know how the hell they gonna do that.
Don't nobody care about no LeBron. He's just popular. That's it. It's all about popularity. We're gonna put him on in a damn movie so we can sell more tickets.
Hold on. We're gonna hit this question right here. He said, right, it says Shanahan takes Pitts just to tick Atlanta off. Then who is the second choice? Well, so far the only people I've heard they interview right now is Kyle Pitts and Penei Sewell. So,
I mean, I wouldn't be hurt by it. I wouldn't be hurt by it. It really didn't bother me, to be honest. If he takes it,
But my thing is, and like I said, this is what I personally do. Like I said, if Atlanta want Pitts, okay, let's use this draft scenario as a scenario here. Number 1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. Me personally, I think they're gonna get Zach Wilson, but Trevor Lawrence. Number 2, the Jets get Kyle Pitts. Number 3, 49ers get Penei Sewell. Now, if you're not comfortable with getting a quarterback in that spot, like I said, now if you want to take a chance with a quarterback there, like I said, that's fine. That's a scenario. But me personally, I need players that need to make impact now. Not 2 years from now, not 3 years from now. I need them to make it now. Because the reality is the reason why the Matt Ryan contract thing is tricky, because by the restructure, you'd have moved all the cap hit back to the next 2 or 3 years. So if you cut or trade him, like I said, I'm going to use the Aaron Rodgers situation right now in Green Bay. If they cut or trade Aaron Rodgers, that's going to count 40, I think they said at the minimum it was like $39.6 million in dead cap money. If you trade Matt Ryan or you cut Matt Ryan within the next 2 years, you're looking at a cap hit of about $42 million. I'm not paying nobody $42 million to not play for me.
I'm good on that one, dog.
So I like so that was saying, because I'm looking at it as a new regime. You need to make an immediate impact. Like I said, quarterback is a possibility, but like I said, if I want to make an immediate impact, I must get somebody that's going to bring something to the table for this season.
Has to be an impactful player for this.
You got to be an impactful player right away. Like I say, it can't be a project with you, because the first pick is literally going to tell you what this regime is going to be about. If they take a quarterback, it's letting everybody know that this regime is really looking for success the next 3 or 4 years. If you get a Sewell or a Pitts, you're trying to get that success now. So it's just about making a statement. Hold on, wait a minute.
It's also tell them how damn dumb they is. If you restructure Matt Ryan contract and get you even more cap depth, and then you draft a quarterback and you can barely afford any damn free agents, and you draft a quarterback and then you add to depth. Like that just tell them we already screwed the fuck up before we even get started. Y'all done screwed up our future before we get started if you draft a quarterback.
Yeah. Think about it like this.
Even more cap.
Yeah. Think about it like this. What if you can't afford the rookie quarterback and Matt Ryan? Now your guys like AJ Terrell that everybody loves so much, you can't afford them. Chris Lindstrom, you might not be able to afford him. So, like you said, you have to look at all the possibilities. You just can't look at the scenario that you want and think that's the only solution. You got to look at everything. And that's the biggest difference between success and failure in especially in a position like that. You have to look at all the possibilities, not just one. Because damn San Francisco talking about they want a first round pick for Jimmy Garoppolo. Who the fuck gonna give a first round pick for that?
Madden, they didn't get one on Madden. Madden probably won't even give your ass a first pick for him.
Right. But let's get some. Let's see what kind of questions we got. Hold on. He said, what Dominic Marsh said, draft edge rusher, cornerback, running back, or wide receiver, not quarterback in the first round. I don't even necessarily think they got to get receiver in the first round. I mean, really, Pitts is not really a necessity. But like you said, and I'm just going off of Terry Fontenot's words. He says we're gonna get the best player available, but we're not gonna reach for a need. Which means they have a plan on how to attack this draft. Which means that first pick, like I said, they can go for the best player. Then you got to think about the way that this draft is, especially with the defensive needs. The defensive needs is deep this year. They're not splash players, but they're good players. They're good players. You got splash players. Like you said, you got your Kawhi Paynes, you got your Always, you got your Michael Parsons, you got your Boogie Bashams, your Jay Tafili's. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of players on the defensive side you can get.
And these guys can develop into like Pro Bowlers. They have that ability. But like it's just not one of those quote unquote generational talents out there. And that's the difference. And you don't want to reach for players because a guy's 35 years old. It's like you want to draft a quarterback just because he's 35. It's like you keep doing that, you're gonna put your franchise in a hole because like again, everybody keep talking about he's older. This guy's 24 and he got a big arm, but what if he fucking sucks? You don't wasted 3 to 5 years. You wasted 4 years on a quarterback that sucks. Then you got another 3 to 4 years to wait till he develop. That's 7 years that you don't ruin your entire fan base because you just wanted to get rid of a guy because he was 35 years old and not do it the absolute right way. All right, got to build a foundation for this quarterback.
Yeah,
because there's going to be a lot of failures in the draft. Not all these players are going to like. We know as well as any team that most of your players in your draft, these guys don't pan out to be anything.
Right. And Ghost Peppers made a good point right here. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Mike, but Ghost Peppers made a good point here. He said, fans continue to ignore the fact that Thomas Dimitroff left our Falcons cap hell. They can't afford a payday. That's why we should have drafted a quarterback for the overall pick. So instead of blaming Matt Ryan for his contract, you need to blame the GM. That's basically what he's saying. You need to blame.
We said this earlier. Matt Ryan, the salary cap is at the time it was $190 million a team. Matt Ryan, he had a $40 million, $35 million at the time. $35 million. He only accounted for $35 million of $190 million. So what happened to the other $160 million? What he do with that? That's what you really need to be talking about. He only spent $35 million on Matt Ryan. What the hell he do with the other $160 million? Y'all need to put that in your head. Besides looking at one person's pocket, where all the other money went to? How did you spend all the money?
You want me to name some names?
Go ahead. Go ahead, please. Please.
James Carpenter, Jamon Brown, Robert Alford. Let's see who else. Desmond deserved his, so I'm not gonna really bash him on that. I ain't gonna shit on him like that. But think about those three. Derek Shelby,
Jackson. Oh my
Tyson
God.
Jackson, man. Ray Edwards, Paul Soliai. Like I said, you got Duke Riley. Y'all forgot about that name too? Yeah.
Gave Allen all that money, and he played like an absolute scrub. So you wasted money on Ricardo Allen too.
Another one here, Devontae Freeman.
Like I said, an absolute scrub. I think about that money.
Like I said, it wasn't so much just the Matt Ryan's contract. It was the fact that he gave these contracts to these players that didn't perform up to him. I wouldn't say Sean Harlow. Sean Harlow didn't last long for us, but we talking about guys that got re-signed.
Yeah, he couldn't even get out of preseason. So.
Ryan Schrader. Yes.
Boy.
Yes. Yeah. And remember 2 years ago, they gave Vic Beasley the 5th-year option, which was about $16 million as well. He played well, but you already knew he was out. And that's the reason why they didn't give Tat McKinley that 5th-year option, because they didn't want to take that chance again. That season was deplorable. To see Devonta Freeman get jacked up by Aaron Donald and nobody come to his defense said it all for me.
Zero. Talking about brotherhood.
The brotherhood was dead after that.
I mean, they gave Robert offered $38 million. Come on, man, $38 million.
Right. See, personally, what I would do in this draft, if I wanted to save money and get some damn good players on defense, like I said, for me, I'll trade out the first round. Personally, I could trade out the first round and get some damn good defensive players. Because if you trade out the first round, think about it like that. If you, like I said, if you take a deal with somebody to get the number 4, trade back again into the second round, you can have 3 second-round picks. Now you can get your Andre Cisco's. Like I said, I'm just using these as examples. You can get your Andre Cisco. You can get your Javonte Williams. You can get your Jay Tufili. Or you can get Andre Cisco, Richie Grant, or you can get the best damn edge rush you can get right there. And guess what? Out of those 3 second-round picks will equal up to that 1 4th overall pick right there.
I agree. And that's something that, like we said this with
again, you go back and look at the interview
with Terrence Mathis. Terrence Mathis said the exact same thing. He'll trade out of the first round altogether because he wants hungry players. We don't want guys that's going to sit back and basically take for granted. These guys taking everything for granted, so it's like I don't disagree with that. Taking it out of the first round. I absolutely love that idea. So gonna look at where's another question? Y'all think Gregory Rousseau will fall out of the first round? I don't know. I don't think so. There has been some talk. I just think the guy's just too big. I think when you look at Gregory Rousseau, man, I think Gregory Rousseau is one of those players that are just he has everything that you need. Like what you need in a defensive lineman. He has that length. He has to get off. He has a good first step, and he's long. So a lot of his stride is like he doesn't have to take 3, 4, 5 steps to get to the quarterback. He's that long where he's 6'6". He can get around. He can get around the edge with a couple of moves, and he can grab the quarterback with just his long ass freaking arms. And that's something that you can't teach. So if you can teach him the proper way to utilize his arm length and his size, I don't think you risk taking him outside of the first round. Maybe he'll fall to the second round, but I don't think he'll even make it out of the top 3, 4, top 5 if he falls to the second round. I don't think he'll make it out of I don't think he'll be gone. I think he'll be gone in the top 5 in the second round if he doesn't get taken in the first round.
Man, I like that. I like that. Say guys look like they aren't serious about football. Yeah, that's a possibility. But I'm just looking at it says that, like I said, it says everybody uses Tom Brady as kind of like the prototype on how teams are built around the quarterback. Think about it. That's how New England they draft for so long. It's like they may have had maybe 4 or 5 first round picks in 20 years. They always traded out their first round.
They always built they always built talent around Tom Brady. They always built talent around Rob Gronkowski. So they always had defensive linemen and offensive linemen coming in. So when they needed a superstar, all they would have to do is give up a few first round picks for a guy like Stephon Gilmore. They got a superstar on defense now. So all they do from that point on, it's like they got to build around a superstar. That's what people realize. Like once you get a superstar and a player you can depend on, all you need to do is just build around him until he can't damn play no more. Why we always want to find the next superstar? You got 2 superstars on the team. You got a superstar in Grady Jarrett. Just build around them. We ain't got to get rid of them every time we get a new toy.
Right. All right, the real said here, he was like, thanks for doing these shows. National News ignore the Falcons. Appreciate you guys for keeping us updated. Hell, the only time I done heard the Falcons on any type of TV this last month and a half is when Shannon Sharp said, if the Falcons take it's like Irene. That's the last time I heard Fox Sports 1 mention anything about the Falcons since the Super Bowl.
That's absolutely sad. They don't talk about us. That's the reason why we have the show. That's reason why we are, Atlanta Falcons Nation. We give you the news, all the latest updates, whether it's big or small. You're gonna get here, Atlanta Falcons Nation. So go ahead, hit those subscribe button, man. Support us, man. If you want to give, like you said, if you want to donate even 50 cents, $1, everything goes into helping us create a place where we can be, talked about. Like, they don't talk about us. This is the reason why we offer guys like Terrence Mathis to come. Like, they don't appreciate guys like Terrence Mathis. They don't appreciate the fans. They don't appreciate our players. So guess what? Atlanta Falcons Nation is going to be that place where we're going to see old legends like Terrence Mathis come in, Jamal Anderson, Chuck Smith, where Chuck Smith is doing his damn thing. Look, this is the shit that really pisses me off, and excuse my language, but this is the crap that pisses me off. Chuck Smith is an absolute amazing teacher. When was the last time you saw anybody pick up his freaking story? This man has trained Aaron Donald, Von Miller. He's trained all these guys, and nobody even gives him no type of respect. College players go to Chuck Smith. Real NFL, we talking about Pro Bowl Hall of Fame players like Aaron Donald go to this man. We just saw a picture with him and Von Miller standing next to each other, learning from Chuck Smith. And nobody gives this man no credit. Why? Because he's a freaking Falcon. We got to start. Look, come on, bro. This is Atlanta Falcons Nation. Atlanta Falcons Nation is here for you and these players. Get your own.
Right. And here's a question here. And this is the same question I got on Twitter. I was meant to do a video on this, but I'm going to just go ahead and do this now. It was basically saying, if we trade with Carolina, do you think Brian Burns will be part of the trade? I damn sure ask for it. If you get a young pass rusher, swap picks, get a young pass rusher, and you break the bank on their ass. If they want that fourth overall pick, you get all three of that. You get all three of their first 3 picks, plus a player. Because if you're gonna trade with a rival, you're gonna get everything. You're gonna leave them ass out. That's how you want to do that.
Ass out.
And then, like I said, Ultra Shadow 97 here, like this comment was here earlier, said AFN and GSN, or better ESPN and NFL. Hell, you gotta think about our own local media don't even respect our players. They don't respect none of our teams. Your own local media.
Bro, they put the after show, the damn Falcons after show. It'd be like 11, 12 o'clock at night. Who the hell is up at 11, 12 o'clock at night to look at these shows? Ain't nobody watching it. That's disrespectful, bro.
Exactly.
We got this clown-ass Mike Bell at 92.9 the game, and that damn clown-ass Carl Dukes. Those some fucking clowns. They don't know a damn thing about the Falcons. They don't know crap about the Falcons, and you got these guys speaking for us. And the first thing that they say, we need to get rid of this person, get rid of Julio, get rid of Matt Ryan. Come on. Stop. Clown-ass people. So continue to support us, man. Like I said, man.
I want to answer this.
We're trying to yeah.
I want to answer this right quick. Who is the Stephen A at AFN? We're the combination of it. Mike has the he has the personality of it, and me, I have the hairline for it. So we're Stephen A. Smith combined.
Mine's a little bit.
At least you got
it's getting there.
Oh no, bro! I'm on the crouching tiger, hitting dragon side of the game with mine. Oh! All right, Anime, what you got to say, motherfucker? I know you about to say something.
Lord, here we go with the headlines. Really?
Hey, he asked the question.
I'm gonna answer that question for you. I'm gonna answer the question. It's Mad Mike. This man can't have. This man can't even utter a word without yelling. Everything he got to say, his hands go up. I'm Mad Mike. That's all you hear. Mad. I'm like, damn, they're going Mad Mike again.
Bro, Stephen A. But the one thing he does better than Stephen A. Smith got a word that he uses that nobody knows. He's like, "Esperifluously." Like, the fuck is that mean? boy, if Mike starts coming out with these damn encyclopedia words, boy, I might fall out laughing on camera, bro. You be like, how dare?
I'll check that.
It's malicious.
I'll put that on my.
Lord, if we had a Molly boy, Mag, if you was like Molly Curran in this motherfucker, boy, these motherfuckers be unsubscribing like hell because they can't stand that woman. Only thing she do is she act like she know what the hell sports is, and then when somebody says something to her, then she cry. She cry feminist. She cry feminist every time somebody disagree with her.
That girl be like,
I wonder if them water lilies look good today.
That's what she be. She's like, oh yeah. Oh, by the way, we did like, bro. Were you paying attention to anything? She be had that blank ass like a damn zombie, bro.
Exactly. Like I said, if you disagree with her, she's gonna call the Me Too movement on your ass. Basically, that's how that goes. So that's why they don't say nothing to her. That's why I don't say nothing to her. They just let her talk and be like, whatever. You done? You done?
Oh man.
We know you got Jalen Rose by the ball, so you done?
Blasphemous. What you, Jarvis?
But am I lying though? Am I asking the chat? Am I lying?
Hey, man.
Y'all make sure y'all do tune in draft night because we probably gonna have a full house and special guests. We finna make that draft night like better than ESPN. How about that?
Tony Wright said Jalen Rose has my sympathy. He's going through hell. Don't let the AJC get a hold of this motherfucker, boy, because they can't stand the Falcons.
Yeah.
If it ain't the Georgia Bulldogs, don't nobody else matter in the state of Georgia.
Yeah, because me trying to report the news and stuff for like the Hawks, it's hard to find. Like, I mean, of course you got to sit there and watch it, but any type of media content for the Hawks is typically down to just maybe one or two sources for the most part. Like, we ain't getting no kind of love, especially we ain't winning right about now. We was hyped when we was starting that little winning streak, but a little bit after that, no.
I told you I told you the thing that they like the newest twerk video on Instagram and Facebook. That's how their mentality is. Oh, she can do that. Oh, let me go ahead and follow her. Oh wait, she can do that better. Let me go follow. That's all that is. That's all it is. Like I said, and I think what a lot of the Atlanta fans need, they just need a platform that's gonna give it to you. Give their opinions, and that's what we do. We give our opinions that have facts, but at the same time, like I said, we want your opinions to show your opinions because at the end of the day, this is barbershop talk. This is barbershop talk. And like I said, we make each other better as fans and as the credit. We make each other better. Like I said, y'all have facts that we don't know, and we may have facts that you don't know. Yes, and tell them Molly got LeVar Ball off of ESPN. I remember that. She started the conversation, and he said one little thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
See, the thing is, she was mad that LeVar Ball was a brother that was in his son's life and got them to the NBA, and he had ideas that nobody thought about until now. That's what that was right there.
And it's one thing about it is everybody got personalities. So I know he can probably come off as a little arrogant and, but he has a reason to.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? He got his boys where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely a big influence in their lives. So I don't hate on the man.
Oh no,
shit, talk your shit.
Hey, shit, he is the reason why the NBA has that new league now where players out of high school can come in and make money right away. They stole that from him. Like you can have top 50 recruits coming out of high school. I forgot what the name. It's an NBA affiliate league, but basically they can come out of high school, make about $100,000 a year, develop and become NBA players and go into the draft. They got that from him.
Mm-hmm.
But this comment right here, ATM345 said, hell, half of the so-called Falcons content creators on Twitter and YouTube don't really show Falcon love. They really don't. That's about as real as you can say. Half of them don't. They look for shock value. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm. They want to shock. They want to say, "Oh, I believe we can do this. We need to get this player. We need to get rid of that player." They don't give you the reason why things need to happen. It's all about shock value and clickbait.
Mm-hmm.
We said it time and time again. If you don't believe anything that we're saying, we're gonna bring in someone from other platforms or NFL players to give you the absolute honest truth. And almost everyone has stated exactly everything that we've said. I'm not saying I'm the smartest motherfucker alive, even though I think I am. I think I am the smartest motherfucker alive. I think I am that. I think I am that damn smart. All right, but I'm not saying that I am. I think, but all right, I mean, girl, you know I'm smart. Don't blame me.
Tooting your own horn. That is such a.
Oh, I want to hit this right here, right quick. Do you think we can get with Parsons as a DN? I don't think he's gonna be no DN here. He's gonna be an outside blitzing linebacker. But you gotta think, Mike said he don't want nothing to do with Penn State because of them damn reputation up there. But like I said, we don't. And really, we don't know how far he'll fall because remember, before this whole draft process came out, Michael Parsons was projected to be a top 4 pick. This dude literally damn near dropped out the first round. So they could possibly get a Parsons in the second or third round, which I would be an added weapon just in case if you're not willing to pay for your little con down the road. That'd be something you can do right there.
Right.
But Santana said these other creators better hope COVID doesn't end because AFN is going to roll up on them at games when fans are allowed back. Oh, Lord. Hey. Everybody going to be throwing up sets and shit. Like, AFN, motherfucker. AFN, motherfucker.
Oh, they don't want us coming.
Oh, no. And I just had 2 of these. Imagine about 4 more of those.
Mm-hmm.
I become belligerent.
Hey man, we've been there. But if they don't have any more questions, man, we can kind of, wind it down, man. We've always said, we continue to say this over and over and over again. Can't wait for the season. I know a lot of people have been looking to come on the show, but it's like right now we're still in our season planning, so be patient with us. We got some great things coming for you. Like, we got some great things coming for you. Like I said, all the donations that you donate to Atlanta Falcons Nation, Cash App is right there. What we're going to do with this, it's going to be like a raffle, similar to a raffle, just a little bit. That's what we call a raffle. It's basically you have to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, and send us a screenshot to our DMs, and you will go into a quote unquote a raffle bowl, and we pick out the one that's going to get the prize, and everybody gets to contribute to what AFN is going to give out. So like I said, man, you are Atlanta Falcons Nation. We want to give back. We want to be a blessing to you to start you down the road where you are sitting in Mad Mike's, Miss Maggie, and Kstlyz place. You have your own platform of 5,000, 6,000 plus. This is what we want to do for you. Give back to you guys, because a lot of you guys, a lot of you girls have absolute. You're brilliant. Like I said, you guys are putting me on game to players and stats and facts. Y'all hit me up in my DMs. You hit me up and send me, reports and articles and things that I didn't know. So you helped me. So this is all about you guys, man. So we truly appreciate it.
Oh yeah, and what Mike was saying about we really are in an off season. So come regular season, which probably will be here before y'all know it. To be honest. We will definitely get back to our after shows. You know how that used to be. Our post games and our after shows. And our after shows will be where we'll invite our fans on. Now, I am thinking about a little something for that draft, though. To kind of fill in a little bit, because, of course, we're going to be sitting around for this 4th pick. And what happens if they draft down? You know what I'm saying? Maybe we might open it up for you guys just to see your reactions. Or if not, we don't do it for that one. We already, Terrence Madsen said he wanted to be there for the after show of the draft. So if we do that, now we might invite a couple of fans on for that one, because I really want to hear y'all reaction to that. So it's not going to be every show right now in the off season, but we'll have a couple of times we'll have everybody on. So
said we the ghosts.
And I want to add to it as well. We see your comments, but don't troll. That's not going to get you on the show. One thing about that, trolling, it annoys the fans as well. You got to realize these people are watching just like you are watching. And we see your comments. It's not going to get you on the show quicker. Respect everybody that's around you, because they have to read that and they want their comment to be shown and seen. So be respectful of that. I get you're eager and excited about things, but, it's not going to get you here any quicker by trolling and trying to, hunt us down for that. So appreciate your loyalty and everything, but please give respect to our fans in the chat as well.
Right. All right. Before we roll out, I'm gonna say one thing too. There was a question here asked about the virtual draft. The virtual draft was cool. One problem I had, and I'm gonna tell these NFL prospects: if your woman is trying to goddamn show out, you need to leave her. Isaiah Wilson, we saw the Isaiah Wilson when his mama done snatched his woman off his lap. That was the funniest thing I saw all night. CD Lamb gave his woman the pimp slap stare of doom when she tried to take his phone. We don't need to see that this year. Please.
No.
Please talk to your family. Have it planned out to where, okay, you can celebrate with you getting picked. That's fine. But don't let these people take your shine. If I get with somebody that's a football player, you darn right I'll be right there on the corner. Just, make sure I get my little shine in. Look at Miss Maggie sitting up there. But of course, I ain't gonna be in his spotlight. I'm gonna let him have his moment, but we're gonna make sure we have a big embrace. The only people that get to be in the spotlight is the parents that's there, because they put them kids through all that football training to get to
I'm being there somewhere, a leg or something, shaking something. I'm getting my prime time.
Because what we found out, and I don't know if y'all remember this story. They was talking about CD Lamb's girl, right? You remember when she had the phone and then he snatched the phone off her and he had the buck teeth looking at us? Look, looking like Chris Rock and shit.
Right.
This is what he said. everybody didn't know that used to be Trae Young's girlfriend. She hopped off of Trae Young to get to that motherfucker.
Yep, I know that.
So, girlfriends, stay in the back until he calls for you. Let the parents get some.
You're right. That's definitely their moments. They raised that boy, and they respectfully get that moment. I definitely get it. So because after the time, the girlfriends that's gonna be there ain't gonna be there anyway. After the fact,
exactly, they gonna get that heat. They think they gonna get that. They gonna get their first check and then bounce on his ass. Hold on, Reggie came with a stupid one already. He said, "Don't do the virtual draft from your side chick crib."
This is not what you saying, goddamn. This is not what you saying.
Oh, and Fred Moore, when are we doing an AFN meetup? When everybody get vaccinated, I'm thinking about go ahead and do it because I'm ready to get back to. Well, it won't be normal life, but a little bit less risk. You know, because I want to start tailgating. I want to go have some fun. Even if we're not doing it around the stadium, like I want to go somewhere where some fans are and, you know, have a good time. So I'm definitely, I'm ready. I miss it. I mean, I see memories now. Everybody in the tailgate and acting a fool and having a good time. I want to get back to that. So if we don't do tailgating, we're going to do something. We're going to meet at a bar or something. I used to do sports events where we used to have meet and greets for the away games for the Falcons. Because, of course, during the games, we can't get anybody, you know. Of course, season ticket, you know, if you're not a season ticket holder, you might come to that event. But we used to do all the away games. And I'm telling you, it used to be packed. KSTYLZ went to those.
Oh, Lord.
Man, we had us a blast.
It showed all ass. I was so good them days.
Yeah. So we're gonna get back to that because I mean that was fun and it was a lot of participation. So I think now that you know AFN is established, we can really get some of our fans that watch us to come out and meet us. You know what I'm saying? This will be exciting. I'm excited about it. And thank you, Antonio Holloway. We definitely trying. You know, if you're on Matt Mike's channel, go on over to Atlanta Falcons Nation to give us a subscribe, as well as give just KSTYLZ a subscribe as well. Get this man. Get him out of the 200s. Get him in the 3s as well.
I expect to be in the 3s by the end of the year. That's all I'm gonna say.
You're gonna be in there before that, especially about season. I know that. Mm-hmm. Oh Lord, are we doing sexy midgets t-shirt contest this season?
Do you know some midgets? We got Bitcoins for them. We ain't got no real money.
Bitcoin. That man said Bitcoins. Lord, how much is it?
Facts, bring the show off the road. Yep. We definitely trying to make that happen. You know, we're trying to get some, you know, some negotiation with some spots. Like we really want to find a little spot that is neutral to everybody and get together and do some things. But on that note, let's go ahead and get into our 2-point conversion. Get up out of here for our Friday evening. Everybody, it's a holiday weekend. Enjoy it with your family. Be respectful. Love your neighbor. All that good stuff. And hey, that's all I got to say. Subscribe to everybody.
All right, I'll go ahead and go. Like I said, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Like she said, subscribe to everybody. Bad Mike Sports, Miss Maggie T, Luscious Change, just KSTYLZ. Like I said, we doing this thing for a while now, and like I said, we appreciate everybody that watches our shows and stuff every week. Like I said, Atlanta Falcons Nation is not just us; it is y'all that tune in and watch and comment at the same time. Now, my 2-point conversion is going to be something on the light note today. And I kind of find it ironic that it is Easter Sunday, April 4th. We have a versus battle on Sunday, April 4th.
Oh,
that I'm gonna be watching my ass.
Oh, I forgot about that. KSTYLZ.
We got the Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind, and Fire. Now I said, ain't that ironic that you had two groups who made baby making music on a holiday of fertility?
Why do you always come up with these weird ass? Like, what's wrong with you? Why do you always come up with the weird
do you know?
shit?
Do you know the real term of Easter is the goddess of fertility? It ain't no damn bunny. It's the goddess of fertility.
I know that.
Exactly.
I'm
but
just trying to figure out why the hell you be thinking about that type of stuff.
I told you these folk don't really want to know what goes on in here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like I said, you gonna have. So I wonder who gonna be the versus babies this year. There's gonna be some versus babies coming on.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, I'm just stating the obvious. I'm just stating the obvious. Think about it. Earth, Wind, and Fire had some baby making music. Reasons. In the Stone, etc. Isley Brothers got Between the Sheets, For the Love of You, Footsteps in the Dark, Contagious.
All right,
you tell me ain't nobody.
Yeah.
You telling me you putting that on a fertility holiday? I rest my case. Just know it's gonna be a lot of January. It's just gonna be a lot of January babies in 2022. Just let you know.
No.
And that's it. Like, so appreciate everybody tuning.
I don't even know what to say after that. I'm just gonna say subscribe to Atlanta Falcons.
Just go look. You don't get weird shit like this at Just Kstlyz. So head over to Just Kstlyz, subscribe to the channel. You get weirdo shit like this all the time. All the time, all right?
So just like this, where you say only I can come up with crazy stuff. Hey.
Oh, look, this is what you get here at AFN, man. So head over to AFN,
get consistent, wild, crazy stuff.
All right. So with that being said, man, y'all ain't got to go, but you got to get the
hell up out of here.
Yeah, and I'm about to watch them Hawks. From what I was saying, they were trailing earlier, so I'm about to go watch them Hawks.
Yeah.
All right, people. Peace out. Peace up. 8 time down.